Shahira Qudrat is finishing up her book about growing up in America as an Afghan immigrant.
Well, I always put American first. I'm an American Afghan Muslim woman.
Qudrat says that since President Trump took office, life has become more stressful for many Muslim immigrants. And she's troubled by the new rules that will require visa seekers to hand over their social media information to the U.S. government.
What are you judging the criteria by? Who are these people that are looking at my account? Do they have their own biases and prejudice? How am I now, judged in coming into the United States just because of who I am or what I believe?
Those fears of ethnic and religious profiling are widely shared.
It's sweeping across not only the individuals who a trained professional might have developed a concern about, but it can be applied to anyone as a first line of inquiry rather than a second line of inquiry. So of course the concern about that is it could be used discriminatorily.
Immigration attorney Katie Spear also warns that digging into social media backgrounds of millions of people would be extremely time-consuming.
These lengthy application processes that can take months, sometimes years, could be extended even further, which would cause more family separation. U.S. citizens and U.S. families would suffer, and U.S. employers would have to wait longer for their employees to get through the complex process of applying for an immigrant visa.
The Trump administration argues that the visa application process already asks for detailed personal information, including previous addresses and names of family members. They say the social media information will merely add an extra layer of security, helping to keep America safe. But critics say officials could easily use the social media profiles to discriminate against certain groups of people.
C'est une mesure qui ne me rassure pas vraiment dans les libertés individuelles.
Hamza is a French immigrant on a work visa in the U.S. He says his experience of U.S. immigration is that it's already an extremely biased process, and that the new regulations risk making that worse.
J'ai toujours une appréhension avant de voyager quelque part quand je passe les frontières. Je ne sais jamais si cela va bien se passer ou si je vais être retenu.
The U.S. State Department has opened a period for the public to provide feedback on the new requirements, which are expected to take effect later this month. Mary MacCarthy, Channel NewsAsia, Denver.